Hello everybody. This blog, this particular post is all about the role of the parent of a special needs child who is involved in some group activity. Now if you remember, I had mentioned that Dina was part of the swim team of our local YMCA, and I want to follow this up with something particularly important for the parent to note. I think her experience is so successful and she is enjoying the process of being involved with all these different kids and even going to the swim meets, which is something potentially agitating and scary for a child, to be in a swimming competition together with other YMCAs where she doesn't know the kids and the atmosphere is very pressured. And I wanted to bring up the subject of the importance of the parent being involved, because without my backing and without my support, I can see that Dina would have a very different experience. Now, what do I mean? We did our very first swim meet a few days ago, and it was a very good experience, partly because I was there in the background just making sure that Dina was in the right place at the right time, not missing out, knowing where to go, what to do, and reducing her level of panic that I could see was evident on her face and also lots of other kids. Actually, there were a few other kids having loud meltdowns, which was upsetting, and I saw them kind of being moved away. But I saw a lot of kids getting very pale-faced. One older child even came up saying that she felt like throwing up, and I was just thinking that it doesn't have to be so nervy and frightening and tense if the parent can help to do things to lower all that pressure. So what do I mean? One of the things that the kids are given in a swim meet is a card, and on that card it states what your age category is, what your stroke's going to be, and in which lane you're going to swim. And I know that the swim teacher, who knows that Dina has special needs, but she was obviously very pressured, gave Dina the card and expected her to follow through. But she obviously forgot, and I didn't, that Dina was wearing her swim goggles, which means she wasn't wearing her glasses. And so she couldn't actually read it. And all the kids were so agitated that she didn't have the wherewithal to ask a friend, hey, what am I doing? And I saw a lot of kids wandering around with these cards, not knowing where to go, including another child that we're friendly with who came without the parents. So that child was particularly agitated, and I, of course, could help out and direct. So I made sure that I read the card to Dina. I explained about the age group that she's in. I explained about which stroke she's swimming in that particular race. I directed her to the right position to stand in so that she could be in the right place at the right time. And there wasn't enough time for the kids to really be prepared to know when to set up, set up, stand up, and then on your marks when you move your feet. And I think that Dina would have been waiting for the word go, but instead there was a horn, giving that kind of noise to make sure the kids take off. So I prepared her in advance and made sure that she was calm and enjoying it. And you know what? It must have worked, because in one of the competitions she came in second in front crawl, and I could see how that kind of boosted her whole confidence level. And even in the other race, which was back crawl, where she came in quite near to the end, I made sure as she was coming to the end that I and a few other people were clapping and going, come on, good for you, giving her that encouragement so that she could feel good about the competition. I hope this helps, and I encourage you to leave a comment below on what you do for your child to encourage them in their sports or extracurricular activities, whether it's dance or drama or any kind of sport that it may be. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you